Hi there. I want to talk today about the client matrix exercise. It's something that I do with all of my clients, all of my one-to-one clients, and it's something that I wanted to share with you today so you can implement it into your business. So no matter what your business, there's a good possibility you have clients or customers. And what we do with the client matrix exercise is we write down our key clients and we rate them into a matrix. And how we do that is we have five elements that we're going to rate our clients on, and they are the things that are important to you as a person and as a business. So some things could be speed of communication, the amount of work that they give you, what it's like when they message you. How do they make you feel? Do you feel sick when they send you an email? Do you feel uncomfortable when you've got to make a call to them? Or do you love them and would go for a drink with them? It could be, have they, how quick do they pay you? Whatever it could be that what's really important for you in your business when it comes to working with your clients. So create 5 things to score your clients on, write them across the top, write your clients down the side, and then mark them out of 10 on each thing. So let's, for example, say you've got how much work they give you, how quick they communicate, how quick they pay, what they like to deal with, and would you go for a drink with them, like as your 5 things. Then give them a mark out of 10 on each thing, because what happens is when we have clients, we tend to focus on the positives and almost like forget about the negatives. So it might be that you give you loads of work, but they don't pay you on time, right? Which doesn't make them an ideal client in a lot of ways. Or they might give you loads of work, but you absolutely hate dealing with them, and you might score 10 out of 10 on one and 2 out of 10 on another. But give them a score out of 10 each client. And you can do this with your team members, you can do it with your company wide, or you can just do it with yourself. But you give each one, so you have your 5 questions, all your clients, and you've marked them out of 10 on each area, and they all get a final score. And what this does is it allows you to see who are your A1 clients, your A's, B's, and C's. And then what we do with this information is we look at our A1 clients and we think, how can we make our clients feel like A1 clients? So they might behave like A1 clients, but how do we make them feel like A1 clients? So this could be sending them personalized videos. It could be sending them gifts or experiences. It could be, and this is a really top tip from me, messaging their boss and telling them how great they are at their job. And this really, really works well. When I used to have the agency, I used to message their boss to say how great it was to work with their staff member. And people love that, right? Because that's how you end up getting awards and promotions and praise and all that kind of stuff. It could be telling them directly how great you think they are and how much you appreciate them. It could be creating events for them. It could be going and seeing them more. It could be keeping in touch with them all the time. Is how can we make our A1 clients feel like A1 clients? Then you've got your B clients. Now, your B clients is where there's a big opportunity here to move them up to A1 clients. So look at where they're scoring low and think, how can I impact their score? So maybe they always pay you late. Maybe you could, for these clients, this specific clients, make sure you send your invoice on time, follow it up with an email, follow it up with a call, make them your priority when it comes to getting the money, because maybe they're not bad people, they're just bad payers, right? Maybe they forget about you and they forget about all their invoices, they're disorganized and that kind of stuff. So what can we do to impact our B's and turn them into A's? So if you've got people who you really struggle with communication with them, maybe how can you impact that? Might be, putting things in place like having a Slack channel, for example, or, proactively messaging them instead of waiting for them to message you. Or it could be that they're just really short on email and you're better picking up the phone. So assess your B clients and see how can we change our B clients into A clients, because that's the ultimate goal. Now, your C clients and below, do you really want them as your clients? Can they be upgraded to Bs? Can you influence it? Or are you fighting a losing battle and should actually let some of these clients go with love? And you don't need to explain yourself. Getting rid of clients is one of my favorite things to do when I had the agency. And it was just, we're going to give you the notice, and if they're nice clients, you just want to work with them, you can refer them on to somebody else. If they're not nice clients, you can maybe refer them to a competitor. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. But, sometimes they're just not the right fit clients. And if they're seasoned below, if they're scoring low on a lot of these things that you said are important to you, then they're probably not the right fit. And I think because you're scoring them over 5 things, you should see a balanced view of why these aren't ideal clients. And you should see very clearly why your A1 clients are your A1 clients. And another thing about doing this exercise is it sets you up for knowing what you're looking for. So when you are in sales conversations, when you are assessing referrals that other people are sending to you, is you know what's important to you. So you should be able to very quickly identify those that are going to be A1 clients and those that are going to be C clients that you don't even want to engage with in the first place. So getting really clear and confident on what's important to you is a really powerful exercise to really bring your client management into something that's tangible and measurable. And the thing that I do with clients is I get them to repeat this exercise at least once a quarter to see who's coming, who are the new clients, where are they in the matrix, how have the other people moved, the movers and shakers in the matrix, have things gone up, have things gone down, do you need to assess? You don't need to work with every client, and you shouldn't want to work with every client. You only want to work with clients that you love and who love you, where the benefit is mutual, where everybody's winning, and it feels good. Like, I really do believe in emotions-based business. It should feel good. Working with your clients should feel good. And really, when you focus on, it's not just about clients that give me money. I know I talk a lot about value, joy, profit. Where do I add the most value? Where do I get the most joy in the work that I do and the clients that I work with? And where do I make the most money? All of those things are important, but the client matrix exercise makes it tangible and measurable. And it gives you the evidence of a snapshot of where your business is right now today. So please do take some time to do the client matrix exercise in your business today. And remember that those A1 clients that you love and that love you, you've got to work hard and invest your time in keeping them feeling like A1 clients. So very much like when you're in a new relationship, you have your honeymoon period, and same with clients, you have this honeymoon period. You really want to work together. It's all going to be amazing. Then you have the commitment period where you kind of decide to work together, and you start, you have a contract, and you start to work together and delivering these results for clients. And then, unfortunately, sometimes if you don't focus on your A1 clients, somebody somewhere will be wanting to woo them. And if they start to feel neglected and they start to feel like they're not getting the same level of love and attention they were getting at the beginning of your relationship, they're at risk. And when your clients are at risk, that means that they are amber, as in like they're not green, they're amber, as in this is a warning from you that they will never probably tell you, but they might start to feel like the communication is not as good. They're not starting to feel quite as involved. They're not kind of feeling the same way. And that's when you are in danger of them slipping. So another thing to do is to assess all your clients, talk to them all the time, and keep a note on whether you feel like they are red, amber, or green. As in green, they're super happy and everything's all good. Amber, there may be some rumblings and concerns in them about your relationship. And red, if they are ready, they're very unhappy and ready to go. Quite often people don't come to you until they're in the red phase, or they don't even tell you and they will just leave. I'm not an expert in client communication, and I've made many, many mistakes, but I do know that the client matrix exercise is a really strong starting point with this stuff to get real clarity and focus on who you're working with, what you love about them. And if you're really brave, you can ask for feedback on your own. So you can ask your clients to do a matrix exercise on you, give them the 5 things that you think are most important in your relationship and how you think they would like to work, how they would like you to be a 10 out of 10, and ask them to score you on those 5 things and see if there's any room for improvement from your side. It's a brave move. I'm not a fan of feedback personally. I tend to take it very personally and see it all as much a big rejection. But if you're brave, you could ask your clients to rate you as well. So hopefully that's useful, something for you to think about. Please let me know if you do the exercise, what light bulb moments come from it, how it's going to improve things in your business, and how having that clarity and focus on your clients and the quality of your clients and how you feel about your clients improves things for you. So thanks very much for listening.